All right, we're back for another video. We're gonna play the Bishop's opening. I've looked at the Bishop's opening for quite some time, and I just I'm not able to find any good weapons against it. But now we've transposed to some sort of fried liver. Actually, it's exactly the fried liver. Why we have to play d5. There's also the Traxler, but I'm not familiar with those lines for now, and I like to play these lines. Normally the knight goes to a5, but I like to play it to the center of the game. It's considered a bit dubious, but still, it's such a good gambit. It's such a good gambit because we sacrificed the pawn, but for a lot of play, and now we sacrifice the knight. Not really, but sorta. And after takes, you have the knight takes, but he can also do that, which is also fine. And now we just simply develop like this. And our idea is knight g5 and queen h4. Those are our middle game plans. Also king g8, king h8 if we are fully developed. Bishop d6 also stops d6 itself, the pawn moving to d6 and unleashing an attack that way. And if he gave that check in the previous, I would probably do this or this. I have no clue. Now he wants to do this. Which is totally reasonable. Or he wants to go for this, but we don't care. We we'll just stick to the plan. Nothing crazy. He also didn't play d3, so the knight's a bit dangling around, in my opinion. Could play. Can we play this here? I think so. Maybe queen f3 check though, and queen h3. But then we still sack. Actually, we that's really bad because of this taking the queen. Take the rook. So that's not possible. Maybe takes, then h3, and then we go there maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually out of theory. But wait, after this, we just have mate. And now it is seemingly even worse. This can't be right, right? Maybe just queen h4, by the way. There's queen h4. But let's check the most fortune line, which is check. Here, I don't see continuation. I have to drop back almost. Threatening this, but then knight f3 comes. So here, back, knight f3, stopping queen h4. Um, so maybe here instead. But that also is covered by the knight. King is a bit loose there, I have to say. We also have queen h5, h3, and then we have knight h2, attacking the rook, but also attacking the knight. I think that's even better. But after queen h4, there's also just knight f3, which ruins my plan a bit. Yeah, that's stupid. So we have to go for this, I guess. And after the check, we just draw back. And then we go here. Oh, he goes for this. But that's just simply mate. Okay, he has a nice fork. I really thought he would just go back to f3. But he goes for the attack, but he blunders mate. He blunders mate. All right. That's that's unfortunate. Yeah, so let's go through the game real quick. E4, E5, bishop C4, knight F6, knight F3. There is a line, I think, with this, where I think white also takes, and look at this, all these attacks, and I think you have to play something like D5 here. Okay, maybe this is not a line. Maybe back here, takes D5. Anyways, it looked very dangerous to me. I'm not sure how the line goes, so I went for knight C6. I mean, transpose to the Italian game. So if he plays d3 here, we just transpose to an Italian game, everything is fine, maybe even this is playable. A whole different ballpark. Knight g5, the fried liver attack. And I know there's some type of trickery like this or something, where we sack or something, and we go like this, and yeah, there's all sorts of trickeries. I don't know. I don't even know the lines here as well. Maybe even d5 first. No, then I'm gonna the queen here, but then there's queen f6. Interesting. But to the matter of fact, d5 and this seemed a bit better to me. You play this, he takes, you take back, takes here, bishop d6, and knight a3. I'm out of theory. Knight a3, just a solid idea. Also, if takes, there's also this always this threat. And after queen d3, white is just simply better. Even though you destroyed pawn structures, this bishop was just worth its weight in gold way more than this. And now that he is going for this, we just say, to heck with you. Like, I also considered this. Maybe it was a bit better to go for this first. Because now it's a bit more dubious, apparently. He took, take, which is correct, because after this, there was knight f3 I calculated. But actually, queen h2, it's actually quite interesting. Okay, apparently not the best move, right? Um, wait a second. Take, king here. Again, knight takes, mate. So king here, knight takes on f7 maybe. Takes. Oh yeah, that doesn't seem good. So what's the trick here? What's the trick here? What am I missing? Queen h5 now. That should make sense. And mate is almost unstoppable. Here check, here a mate. Not mate. Interesting. There's no mate, but the king safety is just bad enough to be bad. Also, knight takes is possible. Rook takes. Not even taking. King here, I guess. Because after takes, there is simply queen h3 mate. Oh, because the knight left this post. So after takes, rook takes, there is queen here check. Here. Eh, I would take here now. And just go something like this. And this is just also a super fine looking position. Bishop here, anticipating this, but we can just simply play this slowly. Yeah, this makes sense. All right, interesting game. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.